cool. Her vocabulary, I don't even know what it is.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. Oh, a bird. And so I wrote that in the thing that it's like really difficult to track her vocabulary at this point because it's just growing so rapidly.
And it changes hourly.
And when we get to that point with a kid, then I say to myself, that's not really an effective way to track language anymore. It's more effective to track by language structures. That's a bird. Oh, he's flying.
Is the bird flying? The bird is flying.
Wow, I love it. There's lots of cool things in there. In terms of speech, I highlighted basically 2 goals. One was that eventually we don't see jargon anymore, and she's already on her way down with that, where she had been really jargony before, and we like jargon, but then we want it to go away because then you get real words. And so I just wrote that, she'd continue to decrease that because that's what we expect to see happen.
The light is spinning, Kira.
Spinning round and round. When you push the button, it spins. I think there's only the one button. Oh my gosh, I was looking at that, and now I'm looking at the paper, and there's yellow streaks on the paper.
Oh, for me too.
Oh, that's not good. And then I said that she's going to continue to demonstrate age-appropriate speech because right now her speech is age-appropriate. So she's doing all the different patterns. Last time we had a whole bunch of goals that were like, she'll use this pattern, like vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, and she doesn't have anything that she's got a problem with at this point. So at this point, I want her to continue to grow and to be, stay age-appropriate. There's I'll send you in our tick development chart so that you can kind of see like the ages and stages. But one of the things that happens with speech is that there's like a pretty big area of wiggle room. So some kids will master a sound, say at 2, 2.5, and other kids won't get it until they're 4. And so it's not like...
Oh, I thought Glenn was calling somebody.
No.
That's like it's in the room.
I know. This is after they did, like, soundproofing. She has no idea how loud it is, I'm sure. Okay. And then for language, I wrote a goal that she's going to use 3-word and more utterances, and these are the types. And so when we were looking at the tags stuff last time, I made you a copy. Did I just send you a copy?
Yeah. I have it on the computer.
Oh, then I guess I don't need to. I just didn't remember if I had done that. With her spontaneous language, what we're looking for is, right now she's doing a lot of subject, verb, object, and let me show you what I did with her. I sent you that write-up about her language, but she's got, for her sentences, we're looking at subject, verb, object, subject, verb, prepositional phrase, which we didn't have any in our last thing. Oh, you see a monster? I think it's a whale or a shark. Subject, verb, object, prepositional phrase, which he had one, which I was really surprised. An imperative, and then interrogatives. And so what we want to see is that there's a really good sprinkling of all of those different types. And she'll gradually get herself up to like the next level, which is 6 or more, basically the same sentence types. But to get to 6 words and more with the same sentence types, you really have to get more descriptors in there. So the big black bird sat on the whatever. So she's on like super fast track. I was looking at the kid that she's most like right now is probably Brooks. I was looking back at his to see like what some of the goals were, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what goal we should do next. And so I'll look back at other reports for kids that are similar to other kids. And so I looked at Brooks, and he had one goal was one report was he's going to use 100 words, and then the next report was he's going to use sentences of 6 or more. So in that 6-month period, he went from like we're not using any sentences to like we didn't even do the basic sentences, we just jumped ahead. And I think that's what the path that Kira's on here, where she's like, we had her like, I think we identified like 40 words or something like that. 50 words was her target, and like she's like smoked that. We're not even counting words anymore, and now she's she's like doing like all kinds of sentence types. This is just a reminder that when we talk about these modifiers and things, that those are in these sentences. So I know she's got like a lot of modifiers, but we want to see that she's using them in her long sentences. And then her last goal is that I want her to produce narratives. And a narrative is, have I ever sent you anything about narratives? No. I don't think I have, because she's
like when they can say, I'm giving the baby a bath and changing the baby's
something
diaper,
like
a
that.
story, telling a story.
Yeah. And so there's what? Oh, what I'm talking to Mom. Do you want to get the bugs out? Okay, if we get the bugs out, we should probably put these things away. Is that okay with you? Oh, remember you said you wanted that. Oh no, but now you see all the other fun stuff. There's ice cream. I wish it was real ice cream. The narratives can be like where it's like directions, like this is how you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or about something she did. Like last week we went to the park, and then she tells you a story, or something about like something on the table, like, oh, there's a little girl and she's sad because of blah 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 blah.
I thought about having Quinn and her together sit down and make a book, like when kids.
That would be fun.
Quinn loves making books, but including her.
That would be fun.
And so she could watch Quinn do it, and she can talk about it, because she talks mostly. She talks a lot more when Quinn's involved, so we frequently use Quinn.
That's fantastic.
She has fun with it.
Yeah.
Do that.
So I'll send you just the basic thing about narrative development. She's just at the beginning. It's really unusual to work on narratives with a kid at this age. But she's already starting to try to do it. When she does like her made up little stories. So I figured we might as well go there.
Round and round, sit in your chair. Okay. Bicycle goes round and round and round, and the birdie flies.
So overall, I'm really happy with where she is.
Well, let's put it all away though, Kara, so we can keep going. It's late. We gotta Quinn in school in the morning.
Oh yeah. Let's clean up. It's time to clean up, and then we'll get down, and it will be time to go bye-bye. Oh, you want to put it away? Oh, you know what? No. Well, we have to, though.
Baby.
Oh, hold on. Do you want to help Quinn clean up the babies?
Let's go help Quinn clean up the babies.
That sounds like a great idea. She's thinking about getting MAD.
You should send this to Etna. Have you ever talked to them again?
We don't want to show that to Etna.
Oh, we don't.
We want to doctor it up a little bit for Etna.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to say as much good stuff.
Gotcha.
Because even though the speech therapists don't know anything about deafness, they know enough about what kids should be doing to look at that and say, what?
Yeah.
So,
well, they still keep finding Tyler on everything.
Are they still?
Well, they're not. They haven't approved